Like right after he passed. Hello. Hey, y'all doing? Thank you for tuning in to episode number 31 of Sippin N Trippin. Ooh, yeah, we got children in here today. They're gonna be up here cussing a storm with me. See, somebody got a problem with them cussing. If y'all hear those spooky sounds, those are children. Those are not voices that you might be mistakenly hearing. But no, thank you again for tuning in. Hopefully y'all can hear that. Hit that like and share button. Enjoy this with the rest of your people. I gotta go to my notes because I done left my whole little notepad at the house again. Oh, we want to be on here talking shit already. I do be tripping. I be hella tripping. But I'm not gonna expose nobody tonight. You know, there's sometimes where I be doing this shit by myself. We ain't gonna talk about it. Y'all like my shirt? It says Momster. Oh, y'all can read it on there. I seen this shirt and it called out to me. But anyways, thank you for tuning in to our spooky Sippin N Trippin, where we'll be sharing some spooky tales. And I warned my nephews already. They better not scare me because we'll be fighting live on the podcast today. I got hands today. I'm ready. I wore my tight ass shirt and everything. We can go. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully, y'all have been enjoying your week. It's been hella crazy. If y'all joined in the last podcast with my homeboy CJ, he was hella messed. We had a great time that night talking about girl code and guy code. We just went through some codes. I don't know. There's a lot of great areas in that, but you know, take the information for what you can. What's been up? Oh, football. So we heavy into football season. My son, they are 5-1. If they win one more game, they're going to the playoffs. We got 3 more games, so we should win one more. The little one is 2-3, I think, with a tie in there somewhere. But they coming along. They haven't kicked me off the field yet. Thank you very much. Almost. I had to cuss out a few of these coaches, but I did not get kicked off. Because you're not going to put any of my children in a headlock and think I'm not going to say something. No. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I went to a wine tasting event this past Saturday with Chrissy. Hey, Eminem. Actually, she was there at the wine tasting with Chrissy Johnson, who was part of Mentality Tea. She actually hosted a business launch of her Wines for Humanity. So y'all should hit her up, Chrissy Johnson. Look her up on Facebook. I don't know if she wants me to give out her phone number, but you know, it was great. She actually will come to your house or place of establishment as long as there's no liquor license, and she will give you guys a show. It's a wine tasting if you guys want to book. And the great part about that is that if you do purchase wines, a part of that goes to a foundation that you choose. So like you're drinking wine and you're giving back. So I mean, they kind of go hand in hand. I'll probably host one at the salon because who doesn't? I don't drink wine, so I went to just see what it was about. But let me tell you, after 5 sips of them wines, I see why these suburban moms drink that shit. I was hella, I'm like, woo! I don't drink that shit. And some of it was like, but she had a whole charcuterie board that went along with the wines and everything, and it was great. I get to eat a little something. Some of it, I'm just not a fan of wine, but I support my girl. I support everybody's business. As you can see, let me get my big ass head out the way. We are in the new location for Excel Barber Studio, numero dos, here in Warrenville. I think the address is 2 South 610, Route 59. Oh, I didn't even see it up there. Unit number 3. We're right off of 59 and just north of Butterfield Road here. I was paying attention when I drove. I didn't know where the hell I was going. But it's nice. As y'all can see, they got all these little lights in those couches, and everybody got the little ring lights. They had to turn some of them off because it was drowning me out. You know, you got to see me. But anyways, if there's any barbers that are looking for a chair, they're hiring. FYI, hit up Excel Barber Studio on Facebook or Instagram, and you can talk to the boss man Xavier, and then y'all can do your thing that way. But let me get back to my notes because I left again my notebook at the house and I had a whole display. So we talk about scary, spooky stuff. I got a few stories. I don't know if y'all got some stories y'all want to. I am not a fan of this season. I don't like scary shit. I am a chicken. I don't do the whole haunted houses thing. I don't know, for people that do it, I don't understand it. Because, like, I'm not going to pay you $25, $30, $50 for me to stand in line and for you to scare the shit out of me. How I look. Or maybe $100. Who does that? Like, y'all want to get scared? Go out west. Walk down the street out west. Did you just really put that in a paper bag? You don't want your kids to know that you're drinking? That's what she says. I put alcohol in my tumbler. Don't worry. But anyways, so what else do y'all people do that? Look, if another person puts on how many days to Halloween, how many days to Turkey Day, another Halloween, no, I'm going to block y'all. I'm going to unfollow your page so I don't see. I want to put my nephew up on here. But anyways, I don't do none of that scary. I don't even watch horror movies. Like, I think the last horror movie I seen was like H2O, which was Halloween, like the second one. Like, my days of scary movies were like Freddy Krueger, Halloween when it first came out. And I think that's it. Like, I don't do scary movies. Like, there was this one time, and I tell this to everybody and anybody, like, I don't do scary. So this one dude thought he was going to be, she's doing the hands up challenge over here. But anyways, I'm watching these children outside. But I don't watch scary movies. So this man thought he was going to be slick and take me to a scary movie. That's when Insidious. Oh, that was the last scary movie I seen. Insidious. I call it Insidious, whatever. That was the last time I went and seen a scary movie. And I told this man, I don't do scary. So he thought it was funny. And I'm like, what movie we're going to see? I call it the iMovie. I don't like that movie. And it wasn't like hella gruesome or scary, but it was still the suspense killed. Like, I'm one of those, like, I don't care if it's like a thriller movie, like it's dun, 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 and then it'll hear and it'll just be a tree. I'm still like, I'm screaming. I'm the one in the theater that will scream. So anyways, he thought I was gonna be one of them girls that's like, oh my God, hold me, I'm so scared. I don't do that shit. I get violent when I'm scared. Like, I'll be ready to fight. So trust me, when any of those things happened on the movie, I was, oh my God, did you see that? Oh my God. That it got so bad that this man done sat 2 chairs over from me. I thought we were supposed to have drinks afterward. Like, now I need a drink because you done scared the shit out of me. And what happens is that dropped me the fuck off at the ceiling. And do you know that when I got home, I turned on all the fucking lights. Every single light, because of course nobody was home. The lights in the hallway, the lights in my closet, the lights, every single light that could be turned on in that house, I turned it on because I'd be scared. I'd be so chicken that when I walk into a bathroom, because of the stupid shit that when we did when we were children, I don't even look at the light before I turn on the light. I mean, I don't look at the mirror before I turn on the light because I'll be damned. Or even when I go into the hair salon, like I have to make, like when I'm there in the dark, I be the last. Nope, I'm not looking at no mirror. So the last thing I want is to have another face looking at me when it should only be my face. I'm a chicken. But scary story. So I have one away from that story. I have one where it was actually when my little brother passed away. I don't know if it's spooky, scary. It scared the shit out of me. So he had just passed away, and the way my house is set up in Bensonville at the time, our driveway was literally right next to the house. So nobody was home. All the lights were off. I pull up into the driveway and I see our basement light. There was a window. The basement light was on. And I said, but there's nobody home. So I go up the stairs, and when you walk in through that door, the side door, it's the kitchen to the left, the living room to the right, and right in front of you is the door to go down to the basement. So I look at the door, and of course, I look down where you can see if there's a light on. It's pitch black. So I said, So I open the door, and it's completely dark down there. So I said, fuck, I just seen these fucking lights on in this window. So I go back outside, go look in the fucking window again, and the light's fucking on. So then I go and get my bat out the car. So I said, I'm gonna get the bat, I'm gonna go down there. I open the door again, and it's completely dark. So then I turn on the lights, and I walk down the stairs. I'm threatening people. Look, I got a bat. I'm ready to fight. Like, whoever the fuck is down here fucking with me, we gonna fight. Do you understand? So in that corner where the window was and the lamp that was there was one of the halogen lamps, the ones that just turn on at the top. I got down there, the fucking lamp was unplugged. There was no reason for that fucking lamp to. Do you understand that? I got the fuck up out of there. I left, and then again, I turned on all the lights, and I fucking went and sat in my car until my mama got home. Because I'm not gonna sit in this house with nobody in there. That shit is, look. I don't do that shit. No. Maybe it was him fucking with me. I don't know. But look, I'm not sticking around. Like, I'm not one of those people when there's gunshots or somebody screaming or whatever. I don't be like, oh, what's going on? Let me go see. No, the fuck. I'm going the fucking the other way. I'm in my car. I'm leaving. I'm going inside the building. I'm not trying to look and see who. Right. It was the light. I don't know. There's nothing to explain why the fuck that light was on. Because it wasn't the whole basement light. It was just that lamp. But it was completely unplugged. There was no reason for that lamp to go. So once I seen that, I turned around and got the fuck out of there. You're not going to grab my legs. Hey, Maria, you're not going to grab my legs and do none of that shit. So, no. That's one of my scary stories. I don't think I have that many. Because I don't be trying to be in them type of situations. But I was doing some research against, like, with y'all. Because this is a time where y'all people be taking your kids to, like, pumpkin patches. I can do that during the day. You won't see me on the farm in the nighttime at all. I don't do, like, even when we went to Mardi Gras, I didn't do the cemetery tours. Are you crazy? No, not me. Them spirits are not going to attach themselves to me and think you're going to walk out and come back to Chicago. No. But there is this house or like a mansion in Tennessee. And it will pay you $20,000 if you can spend the night, or a total of 8 hours, but it has to be overnight. And that nobody, when I tell you, it says that nobody yet has ever lasted that long. They haven't had yet to pay that money out. Somebody lasted 6 hours and he quit because he couldn't take it no more. I don't know. I'm not gonna try for no 20,000. You think I'm gonna stay overnight 8 hours? One thing I'm scared of is the light events. You scared of what? Yeah, somebody almost died in that bitch. For 20,000, I'm not gonna risk my life. Yeah, give me a 12-pack and some noise. A 12-pack and some look, I have to be drunk and just knock the fuck out. You see me? Look, you'll see me going down the thing. I'll be knocked out. Do whatever y'all want to do. I'm okay. As long as I am passed, I would have to get literally passed out. Nope. If you see me flying down, I'll wear something orange and bright too. You see me flying down the stairway, look, just leave me alone. Yeah, I read that shit and I was like, that's crazy. I would never do that again. But yeah, so like pumpkin patches, the corn mazes, or the other mazes that they're doing, you know, there's a whole bunch, especially because there's a lot of farms out here in Illinois that y'all can go to and do that. But like I said, I'll take my children, but we will go during the day. I am not going to do nothing in the nighttime. No. And then you know what I hated? Because I don't like all that gruesome shit. So what's been happening is that because I've been looking it up, now they're all popping up on my phone. Ooh, haunted house in Zion. Dungeon of Doom, I think that's called in Zion or some shit. Basement of the Dead. They done lost me at basement. What? You think and then what? The prison in Joliet got a haunted house too? Look, I don't want to go to prison just on some regular shit. You think I'm going to go to prison on some scary shit? Like, really? Oh, how do y'all people explain that? How do you people enjoy somebody scaring you? Like, I'd repeat on myself. I don't know. Look, my oldest son be scaring me on a regular. And I tell him one day, look, there's been so many times I almost punched him in the face. I don't play that shit. And I'm like, boy, I got reflexes. I don't just scream. I be like, whoa, you don't scare me. And he was like, Mom, it's just me. It's just me. I told him, don't do that shit. You finna catch these hands one day. And then you can't even call DCFS on me or the police because it was self-defense because you scared the shit out of me. That's my thing. 13th floor of a haunted house. I don't even want to go on the first floor of a haunted house. You think I'm going to make it up to? You have to travel up to the 13th floor and do the whole haunted house that way? Or is it just you go straight, or is that just what it's called? I don't go to these things. Y'all crazy people for doing that shit. No, hold on. I did go to a haunted house. I was a shorty. I went to a haunted house. It was in Canada. I think I had to be like maybe 12, 13. So I went with my best friend at the time with her family down there. I think we were in Ontario. And they had a haunted house. And it wasn't like super scary. Like, it was like in an amusement park. It was an amusement park. But I told you, there are live people that will come out and like scare you. Do you know how many people I might have punched and kicked in the face that day? Like somebody came out this way. I was like, "Wah!" Like, don't do that shit. Like, so then I think about halfway through, or I don't even know if we made it all the way through. But I was like, they're like, ma'am, you can't hit us in the face. I said, well, they quit fucking scaring me. They're like, you're in the haunted house. Look, I'm telling y'all, I don't do that shit. We got up out of there, and I said, after that haunted house, I said I would never do that shit. Nope. No cornfields. Like when we go camping, we have to drive through all this farmland. And I look at people, and I'm driving during the day. And I be looking like, even when I go camping, look, years ago when I was still with my ex, he thought it was just me, myself, him, and the kids. And his ass thought it would be funny that he just got up we had the little fire thing going and the kids were asleep. His ass gonna get up and start just walking the fuck away without saying shit. You think I stood around like, what's going on? I got up and walked the fucking ran in front of him. Like, I'm not asking no questions. I got up. He's like, what you running for? Well, why'd you get up all mysterious? And he started walking fast and shit without saying shit. Like, we don't get warnings around here. You don't get warnings and shit, motherfucker. I'm not finna wait around for a warning. I'm gone too. You gone, I'm gone. You running, I'm running. Well, I walk really fast. They know my bitch ain't finna run. But do y'all have any scary stories that y'all want to share? He should have crept up on you from behind, and he knew better. He knew better than to turn around and try to really scare me. That was the most that he was gonna get scaring me. Cause if he would have turned around and did some scary shit like that, I would have got the fuck up in the car and left the ass. I would have packed up my kids, left his ass out there, and be like, you walk through the fucking cornfields. This ass like, I love the country. Then stay your country ass out there, because I'm not going to stay up. It's scary. And then in the dark. Look. No. Why would I see that movie? No. And then the movies that are like, based on a true story. Fuck, you think I want to see that? No. Like there was that one on the hill where it had to do with children. The Hills Have Eyes. That wasn't children.
That's a real story. What? One that the house bleeds.
What? I don't know. All I know is when I hear based on a true story.
No. What's it?
Poltergeist here, Canada. I'll never watch that again.
Yeah.
I think I watched that one because that's old.
That's old.
The original one was the scary.
But see, like I have to watch that shit in the daytime with all the lights on and the windows open. Like
the phone on him.
Look, I'll be sitting there with a bat. No. Poltergeist. That's when the lady's head turned around. Yes. And then you see, okay, so like I be trying not to like get religious.
Yes.
But that's what all these little Catholic people be like doing all of that. Like, why is it only Catholics cast away demons and shit? Like, that's the only religion. Tell me what movie that doesn't show you a priest doing his seance shit. I mean, I'm not talking about Catholics, but I'm just saying, I'm pointing it out. That's something I've noticed. You ain't never seen no Baptist come on there, demon, get out of her body. Like, when? It's always been a Catholic priest. I'm just saying. It's true. Look it up. Somebody prove me wrong. I'm just saying.
Maybe somebody has a story.
Prove me wrong. I don't do none of that shit. Nope. Even when I'm walking in, like, I'd rather walk in the West Side in Chicago in the nighttime, which I've done. I'm not scared of them people. I'd rather do that. Take me out south. I'll do that.
With no bat in hand.
Without a bat. I'm not, because you know what? In Chicago, there's always that nosy neighbor at all times. Somebody gonna see that shit. Do you have a scary story you'd like to share? You got a story?
She does.
You do?
What's
your story?
You know which one
You killed the who?
What?
I'm like, you talking about my profanity? She done killed somebody.
No, I said she told us earlier.
Oh, what was your scary story?
The one with the three, when you
I don't know
went
if
to the
it's
bathroom
scary.
after
Spooky?
after cleaning, and then you saw the things outside of the bathroom.
Oh yeah, stuff always happens at the house. So.
Yeah,
Apartment too, like I mean, it's Alex. It's scary.
I mean,
That's what it is.
Seeing Alina cleaning the bathroom would
Oh.
shock me.
No, they didn't. Did y'all hear that shit? Why y'all playing my niece like that?
I would be more shocked.
I don't know if y'all heard that. But they were talking about she was talking about a story that she had got scared after cleaning the bathroom and stuff, and like so ever since my brother's passed away, there are some certain instances when it's his anniversary or his birthday, or just for me it's in general. Like I'd be, you know what I hate when I'm at the hair salon and I'd be so into the damn show that I'm watching, and then the motherfucker just turn off. And then the remote control's all the way over there. I'm in the middle of curting some hair. I'm like, you motherfucker, like you gonna have me stop so I can turn the show on because I want to continue watching it. He does that type of shit. Huh? He'll do that shit. Oh, and I forgot your rice and onions for this salad.
I remember the one time.
You never heard that? When you're blessing a new place, you put a bowl of rice and an onion, or is it an egg? Maybe an egg. And you put that in the middle of the room before you open, and it's a ward off any.
Well, we're about to bless us on Saturday, so I don't know.
Yeah, but that's some pre-shit. I'm talking about spiritual shit. Ask your grandma. Ask your mother. They used to do that for under the crib when you have a baby.
Really?
When you have a new baby.
My mama's watching.
Mom, she's like, I'm not gonna talk in there.
She gotta log out.
So anyway, so part of that story, my brother goes and clowns his daughter, talking about her cleaning the bathroom was a shocker. That's kind of spooky. No, but yeah, even when you have a new baby, you put like egg or something, so it's like ojo. So you put it under the crib, so that anything that but same thing with when you move into a new place, when you open a new business, you put a bowl or a bag of rice or a bowl of rice with an egg in there and leave it in the.
Like a Filipino thing or what?
Speaking of Filipinos, it is Filipino Heritage Month. Thank you. Did y'all know that? I bet y'all didn't know that. I actually wrote that down. It is Filipino American History Month.
Okay.
Well, it's part of my culture. Salute to my Filipino brothers and sisters. I don't know the language, but. Oh, Maurice, you want to jump on? You got a story? You can jump on if you want to. Can you hear me? Are you listening? I don't know. I'm trying to think what else. I don't have a lot of scary stories because I like real life shit to me, which like I don't do it. And like at the bar that I work at, they have other freaking Halloween. So they have this one. So when you walk into the bar and you pass the bar, it goes into but it goes into like the dining area. But right before you go, there's like a door to go out to the patio. But they have this like, it's probably about Junior's height. So what are you, like 4 feet tall?
I'm 4'6".
You're 4'6"? That's a
He
lot.
sit up straight.
Hey, get those 6 inches in.
You're 4'6"?
Yeah. He's 4.
No, you're not, because I'm only 5'3". So like you're coming like what? But anyways, so they have this thing that's about 4'6" tall. But it's just all in black. It has a hood and it's just looking down. Do you understand that how many times I think somebody's just standing there, like in the corner of my eye, I'm like, what the fuck? This shit, nope. And then there's this like little wolf thing, like where my service station is. They have this wolf that's just hanging over the fucking ATM that's standing right there. And every time I walk by, he goes, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna punch that motherfucker one day. One day I'm gonna be really tired. I'm just gonna punch the damn wolf.
Just rip the head off.
I try not to because then I'm gonna have to pay for that shit. And I'm gonna do that. So you have a story?
Jess, what's happening?
How you
What's
doing?
going on,
Do you
everybody?
like the shop? You see this?
I'm saying, I'm loving
I'm
this.
scared. I feel like I need to be in this bitch with my pinkies up.
Yo, seriously, that looks like a music video.
Right?
Seriously,
You know
it
what?
looks.
Hey, actually, he said it looks like a music video.
It looks like a Puffy video. It looks like a Bad Boy video, for real. With the
Puffy
lights
video,
and
the
Seriously, that-
vibe looks like a music video.
that motherfucker is shining right now, for real. That looks so amazing, for real.
Blacked out ceiling.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. Everybody got their own they got their
I don't
own
know,
ring
y'all
light
see-
too.
Y'all see the floor?
Yo,
Marbleized black, gray, and white.
and they're flicking. Real deal right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Your haircut's gonna be like 150.
I'm
Just to walk
saying,
in the
man.
store. I gotta pay $20 just to walk in.
Yeah, them haircuts gonna be expensive. Shit.
They do good work. They do good work.
But shit, it's worth it though, for real.
Yeah. no.
But
Gotta
but
be
yeah, nah. We over here talking about scary stories. We over here talking about like horror stuff and everything like that. So yeah, so I got something, right? All right. It's funny because
Is
this
that what gave
about
you the patch right here?
what's up?
Is that what gave you the patch?
Right? Get that. I'm trying to get that Wolfman look. I'm trying to get that Wolfman look going on for the holiday. You know what I mean? First and foremost, I can't allow you to desecrate the season of Halloween. This is the best time of the year, by the way.
I
This
like
is bigger than
candy.
Christmas.
It's called Candy Day to me. Ooh, it's candy. Candy Day. Y'all better watch it before I forget. Like, y'all please watch that shit because there are those like little happy pills. I call them happy pills. But those little happy pills that are actually fentanyl, they look like little, like the old school smart.
Little Smarties.
The Smarties. They look like little Smarties.
Yeah.
But they're actually, fentanyl. So they've been putting that awareness. I posted it too. So y'all
Yeah.
make sure you check your candy. I check all my kids' candy. Like 2 for you, 1 for
Right, right. You're like, all right. You got your tax. You know that's the candy tax.
Right.
You're right.
Especially the little one. I gotta walk with you. Shit, I'm gonna get me some candy.
Go
You
the
know
good
what I
ones
think I'm gonna
first.
do this year? I think I'm gonna borrow a stroller.
And what having
I think I'm gonna borrow a stroller and put a fake baby in there,
about to say a fake baby.
and then cover it because it's cold, and then have its own little extra bag. And be like, here, hold that for the baby. Why?
It's the equivalent of dropping the whole candy tray in your butt.
Have it dressed like Chucky.
Right? I'm gonna make a Chucky doll.
Heck yeah.
Go ahead.
So check this out. So this happened back in high school. Now first of all, there's this. You're familiar with Barrington, right?
Yeah.
All right. So in Barrington, there's a road that's out there that's called Cuba Road. And the legend has it that on Cuba Road, if you drive down Cuba Road at night going like past 50, I think it is, a ghost car will appear behind you. That was always the legend back in the day, that when you go to Cuba Road and you drive really fast.
Street? What's the name of that street?
Cuba Road.
Okay, I won't be going down that street.
Right.
Block. Can I put that on my Google Maps? Do not go down this road.
Right. But that was always kind of like the talk in the town, like, go to Cuba Road, it's haunted and everything right there, right? And in addition, Cuba Road has a cemetery that's parallel with it, right? So one year before Halloween, me and my friends, we were always like kind of like goofing around, whatever like that, right? And one of my boys, his name is Tim Vaughn, right? Tim was like, hey, on Saturday, let's go to Cuba Road, break into the cemetery,
And bring it to the cemetery.
and fuck with the Ouija board, right? So we all sitting like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So let's do that shit, right? So it was all week we're talking.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Question. Tim, that was his idea?
That was his idea.
White or black?
No, he black. My whole crew black.
And he had this idea? Was he from Schaumburg?
Hoffman Estates. That counts. So all week, right? All week in school, we're talking about it, we're planning it, all that good stuff and everything. So we're saying like who's gonna be there? Who's gonna come through? We're gonna be at my house and all that stuff and everything, right? So we plan it, right? It's lit. it's about 20 of us, right? And we all have cars, but every person was like, I'm driving my own car. Like no one, they didn't want to do the whole like a carpool. But everyone was like, I'm driving my own car. I'm driving my own car. I'm driving my own car in case we gotta break out. And so we're like, all right, bet, whatever, right? So we drive all the way up there. It's about a caravan of us, of about 11 cars, no joke, because it's about 20 people all together.
All together going down this road?
We all we all driving to this road because we gotta drive there first. You know what I mean? So we meet at my mama's house, and we drive to the road in our cars as a caravan. So we're all following each other, right? It's a long row of cars. We all have our ladies with us. Right. We all have the girls with us. We all everybody the girls that got their guy with them or whatever that. So it's a big group of us. It's a huge group. So we get to Cuba Road, and that's what I'm saying. Nobody really goes on this road, so it's really desolate. You know what I mean? But everyone knows about it. So we get to this cemetery, and Tim is like he's like a freaking like a human orangutan. He he climbs over everything all the time. So his plan was to climb over the fence, and then somehow get the door open or whatever for us, right? But something happened where he couldn't even get over the fence. So we're all like, damn.
Like, motherfucker, what you think?
Right. Right? Like we were like trying whatever, but for some reason I can't remember what it was, but we could not get through and get into the cemetery. And we were like, damn, we're bummed, right? So we were like, well, we gotta do something while we're up here. as crazy as that sounds. So when you go down Cuba Road, there's another street that runs perpendicular with it called Rainbow Road. Now Rainbow Road has mansions. Like you know how Barrington is, Jessica.
Yeah.
It's all rich people and all that stuff and everything, but there's mansions up there, right? And it's all but once again, legend says that these are like mafia houses, like people like members of the mob live in these big ass houses, right?
Who else you think live there?
What's that?
I said, who else do you think lives there?
Right, exactly. You got that kind of money, and that money ain't that clean. You living by Cuba Road, what else is gonna happen, right? You know what I mean? So we're like, hey, let's try to just fuck around Rainbow Road. Remember, we're all like 17 years old. We're all idiots. You know what I mean? So
Can't remember his anniversary, but what he remembers Walter Payton's fucking address. So my brother said Walter Payton lives up there.
Right, exactly. He lives in that area, absolutely. So he knows what's up. So we go to Rainbow Road, and once again, like I tell you, we're in a long caravan of cars. We end up on Rainbow Road, and then so it's like a cul-de-sac basically, that we turned into, and we see these big old houses. Now, granted, mind you, it's late Saturday night. It's probably like 11:30, 12 midnight or something like that on a Saturday night, right? So it's dark, it's late, all that stuff, and so we see these big, beautiful houses, but it's dark outside and everything, and they're all in this cul-de-sac. So we have, like I said, about 10, 11 cars, and we're riding around this cul-de-sac. And we see the two houses that are right across the street from each other, the two mansions, out of nowhere, simultaneously. This shit was so crazy. Simultaneously, all of the lights went on at the exact same time on those two opposite houses. They just went bing. All of the lights came on. Right? It was like, and it looked like a big old spotlight was put onto us because it's a dark cul-de-sac. And now we are about like 11 cars in this cul-de-sac, and we are like, get the hell out of here! So we try to get out, but like it's mad cars around us, because it's all of us. So we're people like, get out the way, bro! Get out the way! Drive! We going crazy, and then we finally get out. We finally get out of the cul-de-sac. So like we're just going opposite directions, wherever we can go, whatever like that, right? So I have my boy Elijah, and I have his lady in my car, and we were speeding back to my house. So we finally get back to my house, and we're just like, oh my god, we're wiping sweat off our brow and everything like that, trying to calm down from it. And then other people who were in part of our group, they came to the crib too. And one of them, it was my boy Sam. Sam was messing it all up because he got a big old old school Cutlass, one of those old school like a 78 Cutlass or whatever. So you know what kind of car I'm talking about. It's a big old boat. And he was the one who was blocking everybody because of that big old boat he had. So he finally, and you remember, he was on that one episode of Sippin N Trippin. So he came to the crib and Sam said, now, I don't know how true this is because Sam likes to lie a lot.
About Sam that was on the damn show?
Exactly. Exactly. He had a big old cutty. Yeah.
That boy fucking button down his shirt and just driving a fucking cutlass.
He had a cutty for real. That boy was clean too. It was like a 78 cutty or something like that.
You would have told me 2 truths and a lie. I would have been like, that's a fucking lie. You fucking kidding me?
I promise you. But Sam liked to run his mouth sometimes. Sam liked to he liked to lie sometimes. But he pulled up and he was like, yo, when y'all left, somebody came out with a shotgun. And I'm just always like, Sam, stop, quit lying. You know what I mean? He's like, no, I swear to God, somebody came out with a shotgun. So whenever we tell that story to each other, like whenever we relive that story, he always brings it up, but nobody believes him. And he's like, y'all don't believe me? I swear I saw that shit. But that was like the craziest freaking moment that happened with us, and we said no. We said no to that, but we still did the Ouija board, but we did it at a friend of ours' house, like the next week or something like that. But that's a whole other situation. But it's some crazy shit though, for real.
I won't fuck around with a Ouija board. Like what I did when I was younger, and I lived on Keystone, and we did the whole little Ouija board thing. But I wasn't in tune with my spirituality at that time. So I don't know if somebody was moving it around. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't, at those times, I wasn't, I was watching Freddy Krueger. So I was like, whatever, the same shit. Somebody's moving it. I don't know if it was true or not. But now, I won't even fucking touch that motherfucker. Like,
oh, no. No.
Thank you.
And that's...
I don't even know if I want to watch Hocus Pocus. I'm that much of a chicken. I watched the first one, but I don't even know if I want to watch the second one. Like, what these old scary old bitches gonna do?
Right. It's a little too close to home,
I'm
right?
that much of a chicken that I'm like, I might have to watch it during the daytime.
Right, with all the lights on, with the windows open and whatnot.
What was that other movie, Carrie?
Oh, Carrie's great. Carrie's great. The first one? Oh my God, Carrie's a classic.
I think I might have watched the second one.
Oh, the Conjuring is the worst one.
Wait, Annabelle?
What, have you watched
No.
it?
Conjuring?
What about the man who lies in the woods?
I don't know none of that movie.
No.
Why are your children watching all these horror movies? Watch y'all in the nighttime,
About
man.
this family who goes on the trip into this like cabin that's in the woods, and like when they're in there, the 2 daughters go into the woods and they see this like table set up with a bunch of baby kids and cupcakes, and like there's these 2 cupcakes. So they bring them, and one of the girls eats them, and she ends up getting sick with the other girl.
If you only see 2 cupcakes, why are you eating any of that shit on a table? In the middle of the.
Bring her on camera.
You want to come on and tell your story? Come and tell the people the movie.
No.
He's cat and shy.
And then, like towards the end of the movie, or not at the end, but the middle, they keep seeing like this man outside of the windows, and like there's a bunch of things happening in the house. And it ends up there's like a man, and
Somebody died?
yeah,
It's probably the girl that ate a damn cupcake.
no, she was asleep the whole time.
No.
And this man, I don't remember what he was. No. Oh, the man went to go. The dad went to go like with them, and when he went there, he followed. There was like this red string all around it, and that led to the thing. So he started to follow it. Basically, they all died.
They all died.
Not all of them.
The one that didn't eat, the one that ate the cupcake, she probably didn't die. He had superpowers and was the one probably killing everybody in that fucking movie.
And then
That's my
he followed
theory.
the red thing, and then he ended up dying. But when the mom tried to run out.
See, look.
Yo, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild.
When the mom tries to run.
Quit playing. Who just did?
I know they're done with their
Where Juju at?
high-tech fucking shit.
What is the baby? We didn't do nothing.
I don't even know how to use that shit. You next
See?
know how to use that.
Over here talking about the Ouija board and all that stuff and everything, and see what happened? She over here talking about cupcakes.
Look, I feel like something crawling on my back, man. Look, I'm not playing with y'all.
We didn't do that.
Don't lie.
I swear to God.
Put it on your mother.
I didn't do that.
Say it. Say it.
I
Swear on your mother.
I didn't see no. I don't know what's going on over here. on the baby. I'm right here.
Oh, that's
Again,
crazy.
it was just hey, play it back because it was just partial lights. It wasn't all of them. Play it back. Play it
Look,
back.
I swear to God, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. Look,
Hey, we might have to
why
play
are you hugging her? You watching all these horror movies and you hugging your sister. You need to come and hug me. I'm over here. I want to pee already. You know I got to pee. I'm going to really have to pee.
I'm trying to figure out if I need to call my nutrition.
You need to get a fucking spiritual.
Spiritual.
See, I told y'all needed the rice with the egg. Now that's
Right.
I told you. You don't listen to me.
Yeah, they better do that. They were with the double on Saturday.
Honestly, I don't know what the hell just happened. Honestly, I don't know.
None of honestly.
I got my eye on you, Juju. You're
Nothing
tech savvy.
happened.
You better, I got to hear the baby. I don't give a fuck. You better, where's your toes at? He probably got the switch.
Yeah, we got our camera right there.
I got a camera too.
We have to look at the footage and see what happened.
Man, look,
Oh,
you
that's
see
wild.
something hanging? Y'all see something hanging behind? Look.
Right. We gonna,
And you look. See? That's why I don't fuck with my family like that. I'm telling y'all. Bernice said, where's the pastor Kim brought at the last show? Y'all need him right now. Yes? Let's fuck with him. Look,
Yeah.
I'll take a pastor, a Baptist,
Y'all need
Lutheran,
a few priests.
all that shit.
a few priests with a few crosses. For real. Some holy water, all that stuff.
Man.
Do you remember the movie Blair Witch Project?
Oh my God, I did watch that stupid ass movie. You think it's safe?
I thought it was fake.
Oh, that's you. Boy, I swear to God. Look.
So real quick.
I gotta go around this country ass fucking 59 and shit to make it back home.
Real quick before I bounce. So when that movie came out, right?
Was that a real movie? Was that based off of a real story?
Well,
Or was that fake?
I think it was like inspired by true events, but not necessarily that actually really happened. But the thing is though, when that movie came out though, we didn't really know if it was real or not. So we went on opening weekend to go see it, right? Before anybody was.
Everybody's a suspect. Goddamn it.
Yeah. Before anybody was talking about it, right? So it was me and my boys. We all went and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Just go see and kick it. And you remember how that movie was? Like we didn't know it was gonna be like documentary style like that. You know how it was like a point of view camera the entire time. We didn't know it was gonna be like something like that. So we watching it like, hey, this like real footage. Like we look at each other like this shit really happened. Now if you remember at the very end of the movie, after the whole climactic part took place, it said at the very end, this case has yet to be solved. When that came across the screen, my boy Ken, he yelled out, "Oh hell no, I'm out here!"
Right. No.
He yelled that out in the theater. Oh my God, he's all hell no, I'm out here.
You know what? I am not a fan of Halloween because growing up out west or northwest or whatever, I grew up west of Humboldt Park.
Yeah.
So around Halloween, I had to still be in my elementary years. So 6th, 7th, 8th grade. We had this around Halloween time. We had remember Home of the Clown in Living Color?
Yeah.
Walk around and beat everybody with a sock. Well, we had a legit dude dressed up as a clown hanging out. So over there off of Pulaski and North Avenue and Armitage, there's a lot of train tracks for and shit. So you would see him just standing on the tracks near the viaduct.
Oh wow!
He would yell at you, and then you'd be just walking. He'd be like, hey, some shit, and then we'd be like, what the fuck? And then sometimes you would see him on the street, but then he would always run up the viaduct and run on the train tracks and then get away. So they had motherfuckers looking for him, trying to shoot his ass.
And he would just be standing there?
He used to just stand there, just looking at motherfuckers and shit.
Oh wow!
He would swing his little sock around.
No, that ain't cool.
I don't know. I never got to fucking look or ask no questions. I seen his ass. I went the other way. Halloween was never Halloween now for these children is nice. Well, I grew up in Halloween. We used to get hit with eggs.
Oh my God! Yeah, you egg people, TP the houses. Oh my God!
I got hit with a fucking legitimate hard-boiled egg on my face. This is not a fucking story. This is a real life situation.
I was like crossing guard. She was waiting with me.
You want to come on, please tell your story.
I don't have a shirt. I'm opening my food.
Oh my God.
I want to
Oh my
tell
God.
you the story.
And he's gonna be like this high.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all the screen. I'll see you. I'm gonna give y'all the screen. I'll see y'all.
Thank you.
So what do you want me to talk about?
Talk about the day I fucking got hit in the eye with a goddamn egg.
So I was in 8th grade. I don't know what grade you were in.
Move over. I was second.
Oh, you were in 2nd grade? Yeah.
I think you were in 8th grade.
Yeah, I was in 8th grade. I was a crossing guard in Chicago at our grammar school. Halloween time, I think.
Why would anybody be throwing eggs not Halloween time?
You know what? I don't see that anymore. People bombing. I think that's what it's called. That's what it was
They
called
do.
back then. Bombing. It was Nair.
Right. So they used to throw back in our days. They used to fill up the eggs with Nair.
No. It wasn't Nair. They just had Nair.
No, they used to
Instead
fill
of
up the damn eggs with Nair.
I don't know how you would fill up an egg with Nair.
You cut out the bottom and
I never did that. But eggs,
spoiled eggs, shaving cream.
But I know Nair was used out there.
Yes. Come out with a half
I don't know.
hair gone. But anyways, so my brother in 8th grade was a crossing guard.
Patrol guard, whatever.
Whatever, okay, patrol guard. He had his little neon belt and shit.
Whatever.
I know, some respect on the name. Okay.
Anyways, so my sister had to wait for me because obviously we had to go home together, but she had to wait for me while I finished my patrolling. And a bus with probably some other school was passing through.
Right.
And all the kids in that, or some kids from that bus ended up throwing eggs out of it.
Out the window.
Out the window, and my sister got hit in the eye.
Dead, like when I tell you, bam, bam, like in the like dead, like whoever had that fucking arm need to play baseball, because this motherfucker hit me dead in the fucking people.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, but I had to finish my shift.
Right.
I had to finish my shift, so she had to just stay there and
And
wait,
I wonder why I abused him.
crying, whatever.
I sat there like, first I was in shock, and then the fucking egg dripping down my fucking face. I'm like, ah, screaming. He's like, oh, are you okay? Okay, let me cross these kids. I'm sitting there.
There's nothing I could do though. The school was closed. She just had to wait, and we walked home, and she was crying the whole way. And
No, tell him.
That was it.
No, the best part is when we got home. That's the best part for me.
what happened?
You don't remember when we got home? So we get home from our walk, and it was a pretty nice walk from there to the house. His ass is like, oh shit, mom's gonna be mad at me. You were so. This motherfucker sat there, wiped the egg off, and it sat there. My eye done swole shut now. Okay, we swollen. Shut. I'm like this. His ass was like, open your eye up. Open your eye up. Like, I can't. It's swollen. I can't open my eye. He's like, oh, fuck, we're going to get in trouble. How are we going to get in trouble? I got hit in the eye. He was shitting bricks until my mom got home. And she's like, what happened? And I said, he hit me. And then she was like, my mama gave me that look. And I said, no, just an egg hit me. But yeah, my eye was fucking shut down for like a week.
Yeah,
That was
pretty bad.
hence why I don't like Halloween. Another reason.
That's the reason, right?
Another reason.
I don't know if they still do that. Do they still do that?
I don't know. I ain't been to Chicago. People from Chicago, they still do that shit.
They
Like
still do bombing? I mean, we used to call it bombing. I don't know what it's called.
they had spoiled eggs. We used to spoil our eggs. We used to like come September, we used to just pack up the eggs in a bucket and then just cover it and just let it sit. I'm not trying to give nobody no ideas.
Right.
I did not tell y'all to do nothing. But yeah, that's another reason why I don't like Halloween.
Yeah. I do have one.
That's probably why my eye crooked. When y'all see me taking pictures like this, because I'm trying to be even. Yeah, no, I don't do that. That's why I don't do Halloween. I don't do Halloween. Y'all can't do it. I call it candy day. That's just the day we get a whole lot of candy. all the other shit. I be trying to like decorate. Like people be going. There's this house out there, and I think it's in, I think Addison. When I tell you this house is like every fucking pumpkin, everything is covered in pumpkins. Pumpkin? No, it's not. That shit looks horrendous. I can't even imagine how much time that took. Pumpkins on top of the garage, across the whole thing of the garage, around all the trees, their whole stairway, around the fucking windows.
Real pumpkins?
Not real, but they look like real pumpkins. Like it's not like these little floating things that like, ooh, like no.
You said you seen that Stranger Things house in Plainfield? Oh yeah, I saw that.
Stranger Things?
That looks crazy.
Have you seen
No.
Stranger Things?
No, I seen it. I didn't finish it. I'm up to season 3.
Oh,
With the house that like
Even that one, I'd be like, oh my god, the fucking cuckoo's gonna come out. Yeah, the cuckoo. Y'all didn't grow up with this shit? You don't know the cuckoo?
I know.
What are you talking about?
La Llorona? You don't know that
I don't
story?
mess around with all that.
Look at him. Now he got serious. Look at him.
Man, I've been on 26th Street
It
too
ain't funny no
long.
more. It ain't funny no more.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I've only experienced a couple things. I don't mess around. No, I'm gonna.
The what in Mexico? What happened in Mexico?
No, I did experience something in. I do have a story. I thought about it when I was sitting there. So, in my travels for work, I went down to Southern Illinois, a town called Alton.
Country shit.
No, it's not country. I mean, it's Alton near St. Louis. It's down south near East St. Louis, down in that area. Anyways, I've been down there a few times. But Alton, if you look it up, anybody looks it up, Alton is the most haunted city
hell no.
in the U.S. It is. They have hauntings all over. They have hotels that just strictly
For haunted
like
shit?
they actually just like promote.
So you
like,
stayed there purposely?
No, I had to go there for work. I had no
So you
choice.
couldn't go to the next town over?
I could have, but I didn't know at the time. So, anyways, as I went down there the first time, Alton, Illinois, and I had to do some work down there, and I stayed in this Comfort Inn, I think it was. And the first time that I stayed there, there was like I experienced something that I wasn't sure what was going on at the time. So, what happened was I was there during the night. I kept hearing kids like running through the hallways, right?
Oh no.
So, you know, I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, okay, these kids are gonna eventually go to sleep, whatever. But they just all night I kept hearing it. So I got up, I looked through the little keyhole through the door, and I didn't see anybody, but I kept hearing it. I went back to bed, kept hearing kids running up and down the hallways. Finally, I'm like, open the door. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna catch these kids, you know. And then I never saw that. I never saw anybody. So eventually, I went to sleep, whatever. But I kept remembering that in the morning, like, I don't know. It was a weird feeling. But I started looking up some things, and then I noticed like there was like a pamphlet like on the counter, something about haunted, something like a tour or something for the city, because the city is known for promoting that. So like Alton is known for hauntings.
So they didn't tell you that when you checked in?
No,
like,
I didn't know that, and I didn't know any of it.
She said it is 100%. They filmed a lot of supernatural stuff in that town.
Yeah.
No.
So there's a
So every
mansion.
fucking town I'm gonna go to that's a little country, I'm gonna look it up like hauntings in that.
Yeah, Alton is the most haunted. I've been there like 3 or 4 times, but that was the only experience that I've ever experienced in a hotel.
Did you sleep with the lights on?
No, but I felt like somebody was in the room the whole time. I don't know. I felt weird that whole. I ended up moving to another hotel. Felt a little better, but I don't know what was going on in that place. Something was going on after I found out what that town was about.
Come on, y'all. So who did the lights for real?
No, nobody did.
I'm telling you. We got a camera right there. We can look at it.
We're gonna look at the camera later, but I don't know what happened. I mean, if
this
if
might
there
be
is
the
an
last
issue,
time you see me in your
if it is an
joint.
issue, I gotta give him my electrician to see what's going on here. But
Alton, Illinois.
Alton, Illinois. The only thing good about Alton, if anybody ever goes to Alton, Fast Eddie's, Bon Air, great bar, grill. They have
Fast
good
Eddie
food.
got a bar down there?
Fast Eddie's in Alton.
The
Anybody?
the singer?
No. It's not the, no.
That's why he went. That's why he went.
No. Fast Eddie's
yo.
Bar and Grill. They have a really good bar and like
It's not haunted.
They have like these little appetizer things. That's the only good thing about Alton. Other than that, it's very haunted.
You know, the only thing I want from a ghost is their food. So I can eat and feel like I'm full, but not really eat. That's what I want.
No, but if anybody looks it up, it is one of the most haunted cities in the U.S.
Illinois, U.S.
In the U.S.
I think there's like another mansion in like Colorado.
There's the
hotel?
mansion that's in Alton is called the McPike Mansion. I've been there twice.
So the first time then you weren't sacrificed.
We took some. I remember taking some pictures. One of my friends, my coworkers, took some pictures. A lot of orbs that they talk about.
Was there a person like this?
I don't know. It does look
like
a little.
my face.
That's gonna be our.
Did y'all see that? See? Look at this shit.
That's just from the lights. That's just from the lights. No, but the McPike Mansion is one of the most haunted mansions in the U.S. It is in Alton.
Y'all will never catch me there.
Their cemetery, I heard, I never went there, but their cemetery has had a lot of.
You're lucky you're not a spiritual person. That shit would have creeped me the fuck out.
It did creep me out.
Yeah, after.
But I had to work, so.
You went there twice, 3 times.
I gotta get paid.
I would have drove an extra hour.
I gotta get paid.
I'd have been like, you and me.
This is
the
probably.
Clerk. You and me, clerk.
This is probably one of the best
together.
times. This is probably one of the best times for the hotels down there.
Yeah, because it's all scary shit.
Yeah, it is.
No.
It is one of the most haunted places in the U.S. Look it up. You'll see it. You'll see what I'm talking about.
No, I'm not gonna look it up because then it's gonna be all pulling up.
The
It's probably
Comfort
gonna pull up.
Suites.
I'm like, stop listening.
Hey, the Comfort Suites. The Comfort Suites down there.
No.
Check it out. If you want that experience.
No. Y'all, you go ahead. You know what? That's gonna be your birthday gift.
Nope.
Nope. I'm gonna get him a room at the Comfort Suite at Alton.
Getaway.
You can bring your wife. Celebrate your birthday at Fast Eddie's Bar and Grill.
Hey, Fast Eddie's is a good stuff. It is.
That's okay. I believe you. I will never experience it. I'm gonna keep writing
They have
straight.
like these appetizers, good food, everything. It's really good.
No, I don't. That's why I don't do scary. I don't do Halloween. I'm telling y'all. Like everybody's like, "Ooh, what are you gonna dress up? You can dress up for Halloween. Y'all having a Halloween party? No? Yes, maybe." This bitch always traveling. And shit. She's living a life I wish I would have did at that age.
Oh, she just got her passport.
I'm
You
gone now.
have yours?
No,
Did you
You
even
still have
mail
to
it
renew
in?
it.
no, I gotta get that.
I mailed mine in. I'm waiting for it to come through. So we can go. All right, get off my.
All right, I'm
get off
out.
my show. Oh wait, since you came here
Hey,
with me.
listen, his height didn't even change after he got up.
Why y'all clowning him?
Because he wanted to call me about
You know, leave his 5'2" stuff alone.
5'6".
Damn guy.
Hey, you got this guy turned on.
Depends what shoes I'm
He's
wearing.
5'4" naturally, but when he has his Skechers on.
5'6", okay?
That's why you never wear Converse, huh? There's no cushion.
Adidas has no cushion either.
Adidas has a little bit of cushion. The shoes I see you wear has cushion. Tell me you got Skechers on today.
I got Adidas.
Oh. I was gonna say that's a scary thing. Speaking of Halloween, that's a scary
You know what's
thing.
scary? If you ever see me with Nikes, that's scary.
I'm gonna buy you some.
Nope.
Hey, we got a nephew that works for Nike. I'll get the discount.
I'm about to go in my whole Adidas suit into that.
Is he still working there or no?
My dad was Nike with Crocs.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I will say, I wore jelly shoes back in the day. They were not Crocs, but those were the old school Crocs, I would say. They're the OG jelly shoes. But ooh, I was styling and profiling. I had all types of hieroglyphics on my feet after a summer day. That tan line was crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, I've had, look. I'm gonna watch this shit back. I don't know about this light situation. I think they was fucking with me. I told them not to fuck with me.
Nobody did anything. We're gonna watch the video later.
I'm going to watch the shit.
We're gonna rewind
Soon
everything.
enough.
See what happened.
But I'm gonna just go over a few things. Like October is breast cancer awareness. So ladies, make sure you go get your chi-chis checked, please. It'll save your life maybe in the future. It's not comfortable, but it's necessary. So go get them checked. It's also, hey, did y'all know Marilyn Monroe was Mexican? Partially
Dude, I just heard
Mexican.
about that today.
Did y'all know that shit? Yeah. So Marilyn Monroe, her grandparents moved to Mexico in like 1890. Her mother was actually born in Mexico. And then they brung her. That's why she's so fine. You feel me? That's why she was so curvaceous back then. But yeah, so her mother was Mexican and they came back to the States. But they always try to hinder that because they wanted her to sell. At that time was, But yeah, but towards the end of her career is when she was trying to celebrate. But yeah, I found that shocking. But also October is domestic violence awareness too. So I don't support people putting their hands on people. Unless it's me putting my hands on you, that's different. But I don't support domestic violence. I think you're a weak person if you beat on each other. Walk away. But speaking about beating on people, did y'all see Yee? Like, that's a motherfucker I want to beat on. That's not domestic. Yee, Yeezy. Y'all a fan? Y'all see Ye?
Yay.
Yeezy?
Kanye.
Kanye? Mr. West?
Yee.
Yee. Is his name ain't Yee?
Yeah.
I call him Yee.
I have no idea.
Oh, I call him Yee.
Name.
But anyways, he came out on Fashion Week wearing a fucking White Lives Matter t-shirt. That is shit. I don't support none of the shit that like. I wasn't a fan of this man before. First off, I'm not gonna spend how much is little sandals, Transformer sandals cost? 500, 700, whatever. Look, I wouldn't even get the motherfuckers at the flea market.
But he's trying to get like.
He wore a White Lives Matter shirt.
No, I understand that, but he's trying to get like this brand to make it affordable for people. Is what I read. Like through Gap. I don't know if it's through Gap.
He gave up the Gap contract.
But I thought he was trying to do something where he was going to make it affordable. Right.
Yeah.
He's going to make it. Like,
but what does that have to do with wearing that type of shirt?
I'm just saying, like.
Would you wear that type of shirt?
Whatever.
Would you wear that type of shirt?
No, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about.
He didn't give it up. I thought he wasn't partnering with Gap anymore.
No, it's not.
I should have talked about it when you was on the damn show.
Maybe it's not with Gap, but he's trying to do something separate where he wants to make his clothing line or his shoe line, whatever it is, affordable to
He was doing that as a
people.
statement.
Where like the shoes are going to be $20.
But he was pictured with that black woman that don't like black people.
Exactly.
What's her name?
He was doing it as a thing towards Black Lives Matter, the organization, for what they did. Because you know how they did all that.
It says Gap and Adidas muscled him out of his deal. They did him foul.
He's doing his own thing.
He's foul himself. Fuck you mean?
He didn't do it as a race. He did it to do a thing towards.
What's that lady's name?
Because of all the funding they did.
Hey, I don't have nothing.
Anyways, I don't like this man, and he just gives me more fuel. Kanye
He's
is a
done
seller.
his own thing. He's an entrepreneur.
Candace Owens, thank you, Maurice. No.
He did it because they
You know what? You're a Trump supporter, so I am not
It has
surprised.
nothing to do with Trump.
Excel's not, but he is.
It has nothing to do with Trump.
I'm just playing. We don't do politics
Economy
here.
goes better than Trump, though. I can say that. That's all I can say right now.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
This shows you it's spookier.
Look, my screen just fucking. Hold on. What?
That's the only thing I can say about Trump.
I'm gonna throw my phone. I'm not gonna hit him with the bottle. I'll throw my phone at his ass. Ma, mira, your son. Take care of your kid over here.
I'm just saying.
Anyways.
Economy goes better like that. That's all.
We're not going into politics over here. You can't even vote. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. He can vote, yeah. Or else I would have called immigration on his ass a long time ago. But I'm just playing. Y'all don't get mad at me, please. I don't need no DMs about none of this shit. That's all I have to say about all of that shit. So again, you seen the lights flicker. That's why I don't do Halloween. There's many reasons why I don't do Halloween. Y'all can send me your stories of your little scary stuff. I thought you was doing it again. I'm gonna say, see, I told you, Juju. That's the TV. It was tweaking. You doing it again?
I'm trying to do a background theme song for you.
Oh my God. Don't be no No, I don't. Look, I already know that with my son watching this thing, he's gonna be doing all of this shit at the house.
Oh, I was about to say what
I swear to God.
See, again, this is why I'm fucking my family like this. You get on my goddamn nerves. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Tune in to the next show. It's actually, turn it down. Like acting like your father over here. But no, so hopefully y'all can tune in. It's actually, the next show is actually going to be on a Thursday because I will be off to Vegas myself. And I won't be returning until the 19th. And I will be in no condition to talk to y'all after coming back from that type of gig. Y'all got to give me at least 24 hours. So we worked it out where we are going to host the show on Thursday, same time, 8 o'clock on the 20th. So hopefully y'all can tune in. We're going to be talking about Vegas. If y'all got any nice little spots that, about other than like drinking, even though I'm going to be drinking, but I'm going to be I'm going to do shit that I didn't do in all the other times I went to Vegas. Like I think I'm going to do, what's that big thing over there? The canyon? Is there a canyon? In Vegas, the Grand Canyon, is that a trip? No, is it down there?
You can take a bus to go to it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna do a 2-hour AV. What is that? The little 4-wheeler things, ATV. I think we're gonna do something like that, and then who knows what else I'll get into. But so hopefully y'all can tune in. Go to the Stratosphere. I think I've been there before. Is that the one with the hotel on the top, or the? It's on the top? Oh, no, hell no. Not on the top of a fucking hotel? No.
It shoots you down and then
Hell.
it's pretty cool, but
No.
I
don't do roller coasters that are on the ground.
Ferris wheel.
You think I'm gonna?
You can drink, yeah. Well, look at now she's intrigued.
No.
$30.
I can do all I can drink $30 downstairs in the casino.
$45. You get to go through the whole.
You got a bathroom?
Yeah.
I'll be sitting there like, I'll be sitting there squatting on the bench. Don't look at me, I'm still drinking, bitch. Serve them up. Do I get a choice of alcohol? They're probably gonna just give you bottom shots. I won't do that. I'm not gonna get on no. I barely do the one that's at Navy Pier. I'm not gonna do it. I drink at the one at Navy Pier. I drink on the one at Navy Pier.
It's like a whole bar in a big ass ball.
No, not gonna happen. I think. Wait, did we do that? I don't know. There's a lot of things that I might have done in Vegas that I don't remember doing, but I don't remember. But anyways, hopefully y'all can tune in. We're gonna close out. Hopefully y'all don't have no spooky shit happening for the rest of y'all night.
We're gonna run the video back.
But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. Like and share the podcast. Tell your friends about it. I'll see you on Thursday, the 20th of October. Thank y'all. We out.